Hello, I'm joined today by Ben Kushnut, who's the president of Innovaxe Corporation. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again. Now, you have a range of component storage systems. Can you maybe explain a little bit about the range of different racks and systems that you have?
Sure. We have these mobile intelligent storage racks that they're smart. They detect the location of the parts as you place the parts inside these racks. And then when you need them, within a few seconds, it shows you the whole kit as where the parts are. So typical tack time within our product is less than 4 seconds. We have one of the fastest tack time in the industry, and also we have the highest density of storage in our industries. And the nice thing about our products is that they run on battery and they're mobile, so it gives a lot of flexibility in the applications.
So you can run them right out to beside the line, and it can sit there, and you just change the batteries every shift, and
it runs more than 9 hours on one battery, and within a second you can change the battery.
So basically the inventory comes in, you scan it, you put it in the system, and then when you need to retrieve it, you punch in the code for the reel, and it lights up and indicates exactly where to find it.
Exactly. So either uploading a file to the network or by being linked to the PanaSim, you'll be able to get the same exact program that they're running on the machine. It lights up, it tells them exactly where the parts are, and the first one on the order of the feeder starts blinking green, which indicating that's the first
one to pick
for the first feeder.
Right, for the first feeder.
So you can eliminate the feeder setup sheets and get rid of the paper throughout the factory as well.
Right. So it's all about saving time, reducing waste, I assume, because you'll see the sell-by dates or the use-by dates, and traceability, of course.
Absolutely. Yeah. It saves over 90% of the time is involved in finding parts. It reduces better than 70% of the space, and also helps you get rid of a lot of the open packages that typically you find lying around. So as a result of that, less waste throughout the factory, and give you a lot more accuracy in your inventory.
Right. So you have the open reel systems, you have stick systems down here, and you also have for moisture sensitive devices you have a closed system as well.
That's right. Yeah. So we have for our standard parts, which are reels and sticks, we have our open intelligent carts, and then for MSD parts, what we have a product that's designed based on isolated hives. The typical MSD cabinets or the dry boxes are like a refrigerator. When you open the door, moisture goes inside the whole area.
It takes a long time for it to get back up to.
And it takes about a half an hour to hour and a half to get the moisture there. With our technology, when you're looking for a part, it tells you exactly what it is. You open the door to that hive, and within you can grab the part, and the only area that sees the moisture is that particular hive. The rest of the system totally is isolated. And then when you close the door within 3.5 minutes, the moisture goes below 5%, while the rest of the system always has been sitting below 5%. And then we have a software that manages the exposure time and the MSD versus non-MSD parts throughout the storage area.
So let's talk about the software and how that integrates with the PanaSim system. I believe you're working seamlessly with PanaSim now. Tell us a little bit about that experience and how it works and what it brings to the total line solution.
This is really excellent. It gives the opportunity for the machines to communicate upstreams and downstreams. Now the ERP connectivity to the line, and the bloodline of the SMT machine being the material, now through the PanaSim gets linked in with the machines and through the ERP. And having that features and that capability gives us some really interesting opportunities to open up the connectivity outside the four wall of the manufacturers, and give a new meaning to the VMI, the vendor managed inventory, by linking the real live data of inventory and usage to the suppliers, and be able to bring a lot of benefits and efficiency to the operation.
Yeah, so that'll really enable like just-in-time delivery of product to the factory, and there'll be savings there as well.
Exactly, just in time, and also enable them to have much more time to respond to some of these demands.
Okay. I believe you're working on your first major installation on the total line solution at the moment. How is that going?
It's going really well. We're really excited about that opportunity. I think the connectivity with the PanaSim, that's an always evolving process, and we're really excited about that.
Great. Well, it's great to hear about the full range of applications you've got. I believe you've got some new news coming out later in the year, but we're too early to talk about that.
Yeah, we're working on some really exciting products that enable to get our reach outside the reels and tubes. We will have a solution that would encompass other types of products that our customers use to the factory. We just announced our InnoBin, which holds mechanical parts, such as optical lenses or medical parts or even bolts, and it has intelligence built into it. So as the user pulls the bin out, it detects that, and also on the screen it shows you all the parts that are in that bin, and so it enables the customers to interact with it very easily, and also opens up some opportunity to link it directly to the assembly lines on the floor as well.
Right. That's exciting and important because, I think this factory automation is not just linking up the production line itself, but also the extended factory, the box build and all that kind of area as well.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where this type of new application you're working on will come in pretty strongly.
And that's where we're going as well, to provide the solution and then take advantage of the technology and the connectivity that we have throughout the factory using the PanaSim to other material as well.
Great. Well, thank you for the update, Ben. Nice to talk to you again, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Same here.